What is up, Virgo? Beautiful, gorgeous, awesome, sexy Virgo. Let's jump right into your reading and see what's going on with you today. I hope that you're having fabulous weather wherever you are. Where I am at, the weather is gorgeous today. It's nice being able to open up the windows and it not being freezing cold. Let's see what Holy Spirit has for you. Beautiful, beautiful Virgo. Messages for Virgo, please. Movement, choices, decisions, spiritual strength. Clarify movements, choices, decisions, please. Movements, choices, and decisions, please, Holy Spirit. Service, forgiveness. Okay. I'm getting the sense that, like, you are forgiving. You're making forward movement, right? I'm feeling, Virgo, that you want to, either you have to take care of somebody. There's somebody who needs your forgiveness right now. Or there's somebody that you're forgiving. And you want to help somebody out. And you're trying to figure out how to split your time, or realizing that you can't really help others unless you kind of like forgive people from your past. There's kind of like this sense of you could have forgiven somebody and it's freed up some energy for you to do what you want to do in your life. Spiritual strength, please. Guilt. Spiritual strength, please. Completion. Okay, so you have moved on. Yeah, you've moved on. You've forgiven somebody for some wrong that they have done to you. And you've realized, like, that's the end of it. I'm done. I've grown from this circumstance and I forgive you. Like, I don't see you mad at whatever happened. I don't really see what it is at this point. I feel like you've kind of made peace with the past and you've grown spiritually because of it. And you're putting an end to the situation. There may be a sense of guilt because you're moving on. There's probably somebody who was used to you being there for them all the time. You were always there for them. And you have to learn when to say no and when to walk away. And I think it was really depleting you being here for this person. It was really depleting you. You see, she has like a chain around her wrist, right? And there's somebody there in the background who's like all messed up. And then their service is just like catering to them constantly, doing everything they ask. And I mean, you're putting an end to the situation because you now realize that you deserve more. You deserve more than to be somebody's doormat, essentially. You've got your own life you want to live. There's some things you want to do with your life. And you can't just be at somebody's beck and call constantly. And I get this little sense of like, it hurts you to do this. I don't know if this person like really, we'll find out if this person like really hurt you, or if it's just kind of like a thing where it's like, I gotta do me regardless of what you think, Messages for service and forgiveness, please. King of Wands. Knight of Cups. Eight of Swords. Yeah. So, okay. So Virgo, I'm getting this sense like, yeah, you're like a very stable figure in this person's life. You were always reliable, always there. And I'm getting also with this Knight of Cups that you were like always giving your love, your attention. It was like on the double. Like if they called you, you were there. If they needed you to bring something for them, you were there. Anything they wanted, you did for them. And it had you like this. Like, I don't think this person realized how much they had you all binded up. Yeah, see, this lady has chains around her wrist. So that's twice that came out. I don't know if this person knew how binded you were. And this image, this person is like drunk, I think, in the back. Maybe this is somebody who had like addiction, some kind of like illness. Maybe mental health issues or something. And they were relying on you to kind of get them through that. And it had you stuck. And it's kind of like, it's not your job. You're not a therapist. You're not like a professional in that kind of field. You could be, right? But either way, it was kind of maybe encroaching on your professional boundaries a little bit, whatever boundaries you had. Either way, somebody was using you to kind of get over their stuff. I don't know if it was intentional or not, but you're definitely chained. There's forgiveness here, so I feel like you're not mad at this person. That's just what I see. I don't see like you're mad at them. I think there's a sense of pity. But it's kind of like, I am willing to be there for you, but I can't be chained to you. We'll get a couple more clarifiers on that, and then we'll move on to the second part. The Magician. The Three of Pentacles, and this is the Eight of Swords, which came out again. Again, binding. Okay, so there is a little sense of manipulation. There is a little sense of manipulation here. Maybe they're not completely innocent, Virgo. They probably guilt-tripped you a little bit. They kind of sold you a little bit of like, if you do this for me, then this will be the best for all of us kind of thing. But they definitely had you stuck. Was this a job situation? It very well could be a job situation with the Three of Pentacles. Maybe you were at a workplace that kind of like, but we need you, and they won't let you leave and move on to find another job. Yeah, I could kind of see that too. Using you for your talents, your services, and kind of like mentally binding you. Mentally binding you so that you don't leave. I mean, this... I'm getting like just a little bit of witchcraft from this, but it doesn't have to be. Everyone's story is different. It is general, right? But kind of a little bit, I'm getting it a little bit. There's like a lot of binding here, and there's a lot of like feeling stuck. And then you have the Magician, so it's just kind of like, you know, could just be mentally. Okay, spiritual strength, guilt, completion. Messages for that, please, Holy Spirit. The Ten of Swords and the Six of Wands. One more, please, Holy Spirit. Too many cards. One more, please, Holy Spirit. Okay. And then Death. So, yeah. Okay, this is like a very specific story. This may not resonate with everybody, but I am getting that somebody died, maybe. Somebody who like had a really strong control over your life. has passed away, and because they've passed away, whatever bindings they had on your life, either spiritual, emotional, whatever it was, it's like you've been freed ever since this person passed away. There's a sense of completion. I feel like there's a sense of like forgiving yourself for feeling this sense of freedom, this sense of like liberation that you get with the Six of Wands. I feel like yeah, there's guilt about it. There's guilt that you feel like relieved that this person is out of your life. Now, granted, maybe they're not dead, but whatever the scenario is, whatever way that you are stuck, there's guilt that you feel so happy that it's over. It's definitely over. You're definitely free. You're definitely feel uplifted, like there's a weight lifted off of you. But there is a little sense of, a very big sense of mourning with the Ten of Swords, the death and completion. And then guilt. I mean, I don't mean to laugh. I'm saying like, yeah, there's this heavy feeling of like, being liberated, but kind of looking back and being like, it's not the way you wanted it to go. Like, you're not mad at this person. I don't get. It's just kind of like, it is what it is. Yeah, so there is guilt here with the Five of Cups. There's loss, there's mourning, there's recovery. I'm getting a sense like somebody close to you passed away, but I don't know, like that can't be everybody's story. So somebody's left, something's over with, something has come to an end. There is a sense of relief because this person had a lot of control over your life. Five of Pentacles. Yeah, and then the Emperor at the bottom. So because of this ending, now you are in control of your own life. But there's a little bit of uncertainty in the sense of kind of like you're relieved, but maybe you don't know where to go. Maybe you feel like you don't know how to handle. It's like trying to like learn to walk all over again because you guys were probably very codependent on each other. You were very attached, so it's kind of like a toxic dynamic that you've probably gotten used to over time. So at the same time, even though you're happy to be released, you kind of don't know how to navigate being on your own, but you're happy to be on your own. This is very deep. I get very much like a lover with like, I don't see lover, but I like the dynamic of somebody who was with someone who maybe had like drug addiction issues or something like that. There's a lot of pain here. A lot of pain. There's this, I'm free, but it's kind of like bittersweet. You're happy to be free, but it didn't play out the way you wanted it to. That's what I got for you, Virgo. I hope that resonated with you. If it did, please consider liking or subscribing or leaving a comment and let me know if that is your story. Thank you. Bye.